Assalamu alaikum students. Welcome to the lectures of computer science. I hope that you're all fine and doing well. This video is made for the second year and I also welcome you all to the new class. This is our first lecture. So first we will see the course outline. Your book is divided into the two parts. The first part is programming using C. From chapter number 1 to 7, we will study the C language in simple and logical manner. The C is the general-purpose programming language, and it is among the most widely and popularly used computer programming languages. It is also used to script the system-based applications which form the majority part of Windows, Linux, and Unix operating systems. And apart from being used in the operating systems, it is also used for the low level of coding, such as drivers and essential software files. In the second part, we will study the database basics from chapter number 8 to 13. And the second part will introduce us to the Microsoft Access. Access is a relational database management system which is used for creating and managing the databases. So let's begin with the chapter number 1, which is Introduction to C language. And these are the contents of first chapter. We will begin with the programming languages. Let's begin with the introduction. You may recall that computer is an electronic computing machine and it takes the input and it processes it and then it generates the output. You have studied this in the first year. This is the basic definition of computer. So now I want to ask a question from you that we have seen the computer has been taking the input and generating the output, but I want to ask about the processing. That what do you think? How the computer will process the data which has been given as input? I want to ask that what do you think, what the different operations computer will apply on that data? Who will tell the computer to apply these operations? You know that computer cannot think, okay? Computer is a machine. This means that you will also have to give the instructions along with the data. And these instructions will tell the computer that how this data should be processed. Okay, now it is clear that when you give the data, you will also have to give the instructions so that you can make it clear to the computer how to process it. But now the question comes that how you can give instructions to the computer. Okay. So you can give the instructions to the computer with the help of computer programs. We have also studied the computer programs, but let's revise. You know that the computer consists of two parts. First is the hardware, which are the physical components, and second is the software. And software is known as the computer programs, all the different programs installed on your computer. So what are all these different programs? These are the set of instructions. Okay, and these are written in the programming language. So this means when you have to give the instructions to the computer, we develop a computer program so that we can give those instructions to the computer on how to process the data. So any task which is performed by the computer is controlled by these set of instructions. In a computer program, there are multiple instructions, not a single one. So therefore it is known as the set of instructions. And another important thing which you note here is the programming language. By this I means that when you are giving instructions to the computer, you cannot give it in any natural language. The computer languages, you have to use the computer language, and these computer languages are used to develop the software or the computer programs. And these computer languages or the programming languages provide the facility to write the programming code in the software development process. Okay. Why we are using these programming languages? Because a computer cannot understand any command that you may give in the English or any other language. Okay. So then the problems come that how you are going to tell stuff to a computer or how you can give instruction to the computer if it cannot understand your language. And you know that computer is an electronic machine and you know that the computer works on ones and zeros. You do not understand the ones and zeros. So here comes the programming languages. They act as a bridge between the computer and between the man. The programming languages are the helping tool which teach the computer what to do. And we need the programming languages because man is not a machine. Okay, if you are a machine, then there is no need for the programming language. Okay, you can talk directly to the computer, but obviously you are not a machine. This means that you will need some programming language so that you can give instructions to the computer, you can develop some software, you can develop some program to make computer understand what do you want to do with your data. So this was the introduction of the programming languages. And these are the different categories. So the programming languages are divided into the three categories. First is the low-level language, then the middle-level language, and the high-level language. In the low-level language, we will study the machine language and assembly language. In the middle-level language, we will study the C language, which is our main target of this course. And then we will see some high-level languages such as COBOL, Fortran, Pascal, C, and C#. We will continue these categories of the C language in the next video. I hope that this introduction is clear to you. Thank you for your attention.